Oh, sorry, the music's a little loud. I'm using a different one this time, so I wasn't sure, like, I wasn't sure what sound setting to use. But hey, yeah, we finally got it. We're now officially in Spooky Month. First stream of the Spooky Month. Woohoo! So yeah, I went ahead and I finished up the rough version of the drawing. So what I like to do like the rough versions of all my drawings in Procreate. I don't know, I just find that I sketch better on there, and then once it's finished, I bring it over to Clip Studio and I finish it from there. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing today. I got started a little bit. As you can see, I did like a little bit of my mouth, but I think I need to make a ruler. Okay, it's on symmetrical ruler. I never know, because sometimes it's on a linear ruler and sometimes it's on a symmetrical one. So I don't know. Sometimes it's a bit of a gamble. Okay. Oh, dang it! I thought that I did it straight that time. Oh man. No, that one's even worse. That's close enough. I think I could fix it. Little like that, I think. I probably should have done the roller like at a part that's actually symmetrical. That would have made sense. But she didn't. Is that good? Is that good enough? I think so. I think it's fine. Okay. Alright, I also realized that I forgot to color in my wings here, so that's okay. That's alright, next time. I've been getting a lot of stuff prepared for future streams. I've got some fun stuff planned. I was really hopeful to get my DS working so I could stream some of the games on here, because I've got like a lot of 3DS games, and I had downloaded like a couple that I was like really excited to like play on stream and stuff. Like I got Majora's Mask and Kid Icarus Uprising and like Corpse Party. I was really excited to play Corpse Party on here. Well, the 3DS version. I like the 3DS version a lot. It might just be that's because that was the first version that I played of it, but I might be a little bit biased. But I don't know. I really like the graphics of it. I mean, the graphics look pretty much the same no matter what, but it's pretty complicated. My problem is, it's not that complicated to have a 3DS be able to stream onto like a PC. The thing is, I have like one of the oldest versions of the 3DS. Like I got mine like back when they were first coming out, like back in 2011. So like there's two different ways that you're supposedly able to stream, and so there's one that's for like newer 3DSs, and then there's one for like older ones. So I tried to do both. Obviously, the one that was for newer ones didn't work because mine is like the oldest 3DS known to man. But when I tried to do like the one for older versions, it did not work. So I was like, it really sucks. It really sucks. The only other option I could do is do like a hardware sort of thing. So like I've seen, I don't know if this is like the only way to do it, but I've seen some people like they like hire people to build in like USB ports so they can essentially use it as like a capture. Oof. I don't know how expensive doing that is. And like also I would get a newer 3DS just to stream games, but number A, that costs money. And number B, so I don't know if I can talk about this, but the way that I use to get my games, because as we all know, the eShop on the DS is gone, rip. So the only other way to get digital copies of games is not exactly the most legal. But the thing is, Nintendo had released an update for the 3DS in order to make those sorts of things not work anymore. So, you know, if I were to get like a brand new 3DS, it would probably have that update installed. So I'm sure there's like workarounds for it. I just don't want to go through all that again. It was such a hassle with the first one. I was scared I had almost bricked mine. Oh my god, it was so funny though. It was so funny though. One time I was over at my cousin's house because one of their daughters had a birthday, and I was playing a few games on my freshly modded 3DS, and they came up to me and they were like, "What are you playing with? Is that a phone?" Like they never knew what a DS was. I've never felt so old in my life. Literally, I've never felt so old in that 1 second. when they asked me if my 3DS was a phone. I mean, I can kind of see how they might think that. It is square and shaped like a phone, and I have mistaken it for my phone a few times. But that's because it's like all black, so like, you know, if I'm not looking at it and I like reach over and like touch on the touchscreen, they'll be like, "Oh, that's not a touchscreen." But I have a PC version of Corpse Party, so that's the version I'm gonna be playing. It's basically the same as the 3DS version. It's just got like different UI. I mean, as far as I know. I've also got other RPG Maker games. Oh my gosh, I so wish. I never had a Game Boy. I never had any of them. But that would be pretty funny. I know when we were cleaning out my grandparents' old house, we found an Atari. I didn't either until I was like looking through like all the different games, and I saw Corpse Party, and I was like, Well, that's one game. That's one game I'm gonna be playing. Because my only other like exposure to the game besides that and like Let's Plays was just like was the OVA. And if we're gonna be honest, the OVA is it's not the best representation of the game. Hello, hello, welcome. I mean, the anime's it's not bad. Like, it's well done. It's got nice gore, which I was very disappointed. That was the one thing I was disappointed with the 3DS game, was that it was so much less gory. Corpse Party is like it's like one of the Guro games, you know? Hello, Leah. How's it going? So I was expecting blood and guts all over the screen, and I barely got any besides like the little pixelated bits. Boring. The anime is pretty. It was pretty nasty though. I really liked the scene where what's her face, the blue hair girl, like where she like takes the place of one of the kids that gets killed, and like they like show the spoiler alert, the person stabbing her in the eye. Oof. And then she pulls it out and the eyeball's still on the knife. Oh, I love that. That was fun. Oh my gosh, drawing twins. I'm gonna add a little bit of hair. I feel like I look bald with this. That looks pretty close enough to my hair, I think. But I think the problem with the Corpse Party anime is that it's so rushed. Like the game is like what, like 5 hours long or something. And so they try to fit that into like 3 or 4 like 20-minute anime specials. So it's barely enough time to like flesh out all the characters, and they've got there's like 9 main characters, so like 4 episodes is not enough to get us to know all 9 of those characters. And like, to be fair, we didn't really, some of the characters didn't really, you don't really get to know very well, because they either suck or they die. Or they suck and they die. But yeah, the anime it's got good visuals, just a very rushed version of the story. I would only recommend watching it like after you've played the game. Yeah, I haven't watched either of the, like, I know like the general like things with Ace Attorney. I haven't seen the anime of either, and I've never played any Danganronpa. I'm a little too scared to play Danganronpa. Because their fandom is a little bit cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs at times. Draw that little bedsheet ghost. I do kind of wish that I made myself like a Charlie Brown ghost, you know, and like the Halloween special where he like accidentally cut like a bunch of holes. That is true. That is true. A lot of fandoms are pretty crazy, but I don't know. I've heard some bad things in particular about them. But I've been in some pretty bad fandoms before, so I guess I'm not really one to talk. I accept my cringe. I am not ashamed. Wait. Oh, hold on. I goofed up on this finger. That looks really weird. This is one of the few things that I prefer Procreate over Clip Studio, is the fact that, like, with the symmetry ruler, if you erase on one side, it doesn't replicate the erase on the other side. It's a blessing and a curse. Sometimes it's good, but a lot of times it's very annoying. Yeah, I try to ignore fandoms a lot too. Like the Oshinoko fandom, like I just kind of hit ignore. I hit ignore with them a lot. Is everyone so much? At least on Twitter, like everybody's like, oh, freaking Aqua and Ruby are gonna get together in the end, and they're gonna do it and have baby I. I'm like, literally shut up. Literally shut up. Clearly Aqua and Kana are endgame. Shut your mouth. I don't want to hear it. They're cuter. I'm a sucker for the rivals to lovers trope. Or like the Project Set Guy fandom. Oh my god. Those kids make me mad sometimes. by their very poor knowledge of Vocaloid and Vocaloid history. They get me going sometimes. Let me tell you. Like some of those kids, they don't know anything. They don't know anything. It gets on my nerves as a person who knows way too much about Vocaloid. Thank you. Things are going pretty good today, I'd say. Had some good stuff happening. Speaking of Vocaloid, I'm trying to do like a project for the 20th anniversary of the program, because it's coming up next January. So I want to do something with all the voice banks. The thing is, I don't have all the voice banks. So I've been downloading them like all day today. Oh my god, it was such a hassle trying to get Vocaloid 1. Cause like, with some of the older voice banks, like for V2, with V2, I can use those voice banks in V4, and you know the V4 ones I can use in V6. But the V1s I cannot. So I had to download a whole other program. And it was very complicated. But I got through it. For some reason, when I was downloading Dinah, like her download took 2 hours. Most of them take like 5 minutes tops. I have no idea what was in her file to make her like 2 hours to download. Holy crap. Alright. I'm gonna put a little extra thingy just to make it clear that it's like a sleeve, I guess. Okay. Now for the harder boys. I'll do Leah first because I wanna fix some of her hair. Like I meant to do like a double drill here, and I forgot. I don't know. I haven't and hello, welcome. I haven't like downloaded or not downloaded. I haven't like exported her file yet. So like I haven't seen all of what's in it, because sometimes they'll have like more than one voice bank. Like for Galco, she had like, so there was like regular Galco, and then there was like Galco red and blue. And like sometimes they'll also have like, if they're bilingual, they'll have like one voice bank that's in English and one voice bank that's in Japanese or something like that. But Diana isn't. She's just English. So I really don't know. I'll probably check it after the stream. But it has been really fun, like, cause at least for like for voice banks from like V3 and onward, they have like when you download, or like when you like download them like into the software, they'll play like a little sample of a song using them. So yeah, it's been very nice to listen to them. Some of them have been really good. Like the one for Arsloid, it was really good. I don't really hear that much of Arsloid, but oh my gosh. Back when Vocaloid demos actually did tuning well, what? Why couldn't they manage that for Fuyuro? Yeah, his was really good, and I was reminded of like my favorite song with Merly, Justia. Oh my gosh, that song slaps so hard. I had it on my phone for a while. I think I still have it, I'm not sure. But like, oh, it's so good. Honestly, in my opinion, one of the best demo songs for sure. If you've never heard it, just look up Justia and Merly. It's so good. That and like Fate Leading Star, those are like, they're so good. They really they really went hard with Merly. And her design is really pretty too. She and Lapis both had really cute designs. I'm disappointed that they didn't like really take off. There used to be like a surprising bit of animosity towards like other Japanese voice banks that like were not of the Krypton cast, and also Gumi and Gakpoid. For some reason, I don't know why. It's just that like if you were making a Vocaloid song, it was one of those 8. Though I think nowadays it's a lot has changed. Like Kaiyuki, she's the one who's used in like the Lag Train song, if you guys know that one. And like, oh my gosh, what's that one called with like the heavy winds, something like that? I forget the name of the song, but that also uses her voice bank. She came out in V2, and like she was really not that popular. And now she's like all over the place. She's gotten a real boom in popularity. And I get why. Her voice is super cute. She's one of the few vocalists to have like an actually like childish voice. I'm pretty sure she was actually voiced by a child. Her voice is really cute. Oliver too. I know Oliver is the only other one that I know of that was actually voiced by a child with like a childlike voice. And he's so cute. I love using him. I did like a little like mini cover once of the song Ciao Papa from the Del Toro Pinocchio movie with him. Oh my god, it fits so well. It fits so well. He's adorable. He also was the voice bank used for Puppy Cat. Also, I saw on Twitter there's like some kind of vocal synth game coming out with a Kafu, I think. So I'm interested. I'm not super familiar with too many other vocal softwares like SynthV and whatnot. Besides like Chevio, but that's just because I know Ia is part of it. I have been wanting to get into SynthV. Honestly, like ever since I heard like a cover with the SynthV voice of Xingchen, like, oh my god, That cover, the cover that I heard, I forget the song, but she sounded so good. Like, she sounded super realistic. Cynthia does do really good AI voice banks. I get so distracted. I'm like, oh, I gotta do the eye. Oh, what about the side of the head and the ear and the mouth? Blah 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 blah. I'm so scatterbrained. That's okay. That's all right. Ooh, that's a little too thick. Oh, whoops. Hold on. Let me... I think this eye might be a little too far down. Or maybe this one's too far up. Let me see. I've also been thinking about playing the Higurashi light novels. However, the one thing is, okay, or not light novels, visual novels. The thing about visual novels and me, they put me to sleep. Unless there's like voice acting or like a different part, like an actual like game part to them, I find them kind of boring. That's just me. That's just me. I have no hate towards visual novels or like people who make them, people who play them. I've got no beef. You're stronger than I am. It's weird because I like to read. I do like to read. It's just, I don't know. Whenever I read a visual novel, it puts me right to sleep. I don't know. Maybe I just read really boring ones. I don't know. Maybe if I played Higurashi, it'll keep me awake with all the gore and whatnot. I don't know. I don't know how gory the visual novels are. I assume they'd have to be pretty bloody. I don't know. I'm only familiar with the anime. And also a little bit of the manga. That was actually the very first manga that I ever got. And I'm super disappointed. I'm super disappointed because like they only had like at the bookstore they only had like book 1, book 3, book 5. I hate it when that happens at bookstores. Like you want to get like just the specific book, and they never have it. Like I have been looking for the Hunter x Hunter manga 44, and they never have it. It's always either like 43 or like 47. They never have any of the in between. Ugh, drives me crazy. And like I know you could just buy it online, but like I don't wanna. I wanna get it like in the bookstore. I don't know. It's just the vibe. It's just the vibe. Stop. It's at least not as bad as like getting them from like libraries where they're always like super beat up and like covered in tape. At least that's always been my library manga experience is that the mangas, especially like the popular ones, they're always like super beat up, teared, scratched, sat on, stinky, and just like basically the whole entire cover is just tape. Oof, that sucks. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, even if I were to like order manga, I don't really know like where to buy them online. I'm sure there's like sites. I just don't know them. Other than like Amazon. I at least know where to get like figures. That's one of the few things that I am very knowledgeable about. Where to buy figures. The bad thing is I just don't have any money to spend on them. Like, oh my gosh, they've just come out with like a bunch of really cool Toho Project figures. Ugh, I want them so bad. Like, there's a Ramelia one and a Reimu one, and they look so cool, but like I can't afford them. There's been a couple of Toho figure like announcements that I've been super into. I just can't afford them. So oh well. Could probably get a Fumo. Just get a Cherno Fumo. It's basically the same. I love Toho Project. I just suck at playing it. Like I've only ever played it at like conventions and stuff, because at like the anime conventions I go to, there's always like a couple of computers that have Toho Projects on them. And I've played them and I always die like effective immediately. I just implode on myself. I love the story, I love the characters, I love the music, I love the memes, especially. I just suck at playing the game. I'm not good at bullet hell type games. I'm not very good at dodging stuff. At least not in games. I can dodge stuff in real life though. Like in school, whenever we played dodgeball, I was like always the last person to get hit. I just couldn't throw very well. My dexterity was all the way maxed, but my strength was like not anything. I had a dexterity of 12, but a strength of 2. In other words. Man, drawing this straight line is hard. I'm having a hard time. I was able to quell my thirst for karaage a little bit. Just for dinner, I went out and got Korean barbecue chicken. It's not karaage, but like close enough. It was really good either way. I don't know. When I was sitting at my desk and like working away, I just all of a sudden I was like, I could go for karaage right now. I really want some for some reason. Just got chicken on the mind, I guess. But that's why I was like a little bit late to get stuff out about I'm streaming. And I didn't get to feed my cats before, and like I got back home at like almost like 5:50 something. So I didn't have time to go and feed my cats. So yeah, now my one cat is very mad at me. It's like, oh, you didn't give me food. Now I will yell at you. Wah, wah, wah. That's what he does. Oof, hiccup. All right, time to tackle these twin tails. I really like her with twin tails. Maybe when we do like costumes, like alt costumes, I'll give her twin tails. I've also thought about like giving her like braided twin tails, kind of like sort of like the look for Magical Mirai Miku from this year, just not with like the like rings in her hair. It's just it's always my problem of I suck at drawing braids. Even though I have braids. I don't like to draw braids. I don't like to draw them, but I gave myself them. So that was an oops on my part. just gives me more of a chance to practice them, I guess. It was a bit of an oversight, but I think it's okay. No, I shouldn't be jumping around to certain parts. I gotta focus on the important bits. I wish I could be like those like really what's the word? Like the like professional artists who like perfectly like draw their lines in like one swoop. I wish I could do that. Yeah, this is just Yume Tuki music. I wanted to just like, you know, pick some chill music that's not like too cliche, you know. I kind of wish that I had like a spooky version of my BGM. Like kind of like Luigi's Mansion style. You know? trace some of those goofed up lines. There you go. RPG Maker games just have some really good music. What can I say? They know their stuff. Eesh. Ah, my nose is still running a little bit. Ah. Yeah, I do try to do that. I do. Like I usually like trace my eyes like along where I want the line to go. So it usually helps. Like kind of just like managing my hand. Sort of. I don't know how to put it. But that is some good advice. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's fine. I think it's fine. Alright, let's do the rest of the body. Oof! I've been shrimping too long, my back hurts. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. This is why you don't shrimp. Don't shrimp and drive. But little sneak peek of things to come, little teaser. For Spooky Month, I want to do a like one of those like childhood trauma things. You know, I'm sure some of you guys have seen the videos where like different YouTubers will talk about stuff that scared them as kids. I've always wanted to do one of those, so some of them are pretty funny. So I'll probably do it like next week. I would have done it this week, but I wasn't sure like how soon I would get it finished. I would tell you some, but you know, I don't want to give away too much. I'll just tell you some of them are pretty funny. I've got some pretty funny stories. Or at least they're funny to me, and also probably my mom, who I'm sure will be watching it. And then will scold me for for whatever stuff. Be like, oh, BBB, I can't believe you watched that when you were little. No. I didn't know it was wrong. I mean, it's nothing like too bad. I mean, like as I've said before, I was smarter than most on the internet. Fuzz. Fuzz is tough. And yet again, something I have on my model, so I really thought that one through. I guess I just like to torture myself. I'm a very complicated person, okay? Oh, I almost forgot her beauty mark. Yeah. Drawing the collarbones. Love me some bones. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Wow. Okay. Doing the old head, shoulders, knees, and toes. But not in that specific order. I think I did a pretty okay job with the hands this time around. All things considered. I can never decide whether or not I want to make fingers, like, if I want them to look, like, realistic or, like, just realistic enough. I mean, like, 'cause I don't usually put, like, nails or anything, but I'll make them, like, kind of pointed at the end sometimes. Or sometimes I'll just do, like that sort of finger. I guess it just depends on the character for me. If I feel like the character would have, like, longer nails. Like, I feel like generally Leah probably wouldn't have, like, longer nails because of, like, her suit and stuff. But in this specific scenario, maybe she just put on some of those, like, acrylics or something. I don't know. I don't usually get my nails done, so I think I've only ever gotten them done, like, twice. And the first time I did it, I got, like, a mani-pedi, and it was, like, right before a dance competition, so I had to wash all the nail polish off. It was sad. Like, my nails aren't, like, particularly pointy in this. Blythe definitely has, like, longer nails because, you know, it's Decora, so, like, everything is, like, super exaggerated in that sort of fashion style. With Meguro, I usually draw Meguro to have, like, longer fingernails, but honestly, I feel like she would have, like shorter nails. I feel like they would, like, cut her fingernails. Griffin I would say is 50-50. I could see him having like longer nails, but I could also see him having shorter nails too. I don't know. The heck is a compo? Am I stupid? Am I stupid for not knowing what that is? Probably. I probably am. I'm okay with it. And I'm stupid. Sorry, I'm very Adventure Time brained right now. Since I just got done watching the series. I've still got the. Oh. I've never seen that shortened like that. No, so, okay, I don't know, I'm pretty sure it's like a rule for dance competitions. But, like, at least for our dance group, they have us, like, 100%, like, natural. So, like, no nail polish, no hair dye. Unless it's like a more like natural color. Like I once had my hair, it was dyed like very slightly. It was like a kind of copperish color. So they were okay with that. Because it was more natural looking. And I think a couple of girls like dyed their hair blonde too. Like I think the ironically the girl that I named Leah after she was one of the few people that dyed her hair. Though there was one boy in my class who had his hair dyed like blue. I was like, how come he gets to do that? I complimented him when I saw it. I was like, I really like your hair, but like on the inside I was seething. So I was like, I wanted to do that. But oh well. You know, good for him. Good for him. I guess he found like a loophole or something. But I guess it was like it wasn't like a bright like neon blue. It was kind of like a cotton candy blue sort of color. So it faded pretty quick. So I guess that was the workaround. Actually, for a long time, I thought that guy like hated me. Cause I don't know, he just seemed really dismissive of me. And like, so one time, we were getting like our placements for the ballet bar, and it was by age, and he was like a year or like a few months younger than me. I don't know. Point is, he was a little bit younger than me, and he said to like one of his friends, but like in earshot of me, he was like, I can't believe she's older than us. I was like, what's that supposed to mean? Everybody develops at different rates. Don't be rude. So yeah, for a while, I thought that he hated me. But then we got to talk a bit more because they did like a haunted house thing one year, and my dad, Papa B, he had like a bunch of Halloween decorations that he lent them. So, you know, that just, I guess that just happens when you talk more with someone. If you don't like somebody like for no reason, and then you like kind of get to know them, you kind of start to stop hating them because you see them as like an actual person and not whatever you had in your mind about them. I don't know. I mean, I never really fit in at dance in the first place. Because I was like, I was like the one like nerd girl who was like into video games and anime. Well, I was into video games that weren't Fortnite. Oh my god, when Fortnite hit the scene, everybody was playing it like on their downtime. Surprisingly, I was like, ain't no way these girls are playing Fortnite. I mean, not that there's like anything wrong with playing it. I'm just saying, like, those are not like the types of people I expected to be playing it. At least not a game like that. Like, I remember like one time I was wearing like a banana t-shirt, like from the series Banana, that's like about like a cat that lives in a banana. Like I had like a t-shirt of that on, and one girl was like, oh, I like your shirt. And I was like, you see Banana? I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, is there somebody else here who watches anime? But no, she was like, oh no, I just thought it was cute. I was like, oh, okay, cool, thanks. But yeah, like I would make friends there, but they usually didn't last. Alright. I gotta fix some things about my girl, because her eye placement is all wonked up. And I don't like it. Gotta fix you, girl. I just feel like not a lot of people really got me there. It's like, honestly, I'm not really a very like sporty kind of girl. I never have been. I mean, like, a lot of the people there, they were nice. It's just, you know, we didn't really click. And that's okay. You're not gonna click with every single person you meet, and that's okay. You don't have to click with every single person you meet. That's what makes us people. Like, and I'm also not trying to be like, I'm not like other girls. Like, I'm not trying to be like that. I just mean, like, literally, I did not have a lot in common with most of the girls there. And that's not a slight against them either. You know, you like what you like, and that's whatever. It's just, you know, like I said, some people click better with other people. I'm not trying to be all, ooh, I'm different, I'm better than them, because no one's better than anyone. Like, personality-wise. And, you know, maybe it's, you know, somewhat my fault, too, because I was too scared to, like, try and get to know them. Because of my fear that I thought that they already hated me. So, you know, maybe it's partially on me. Who knows? Can't change the past. But now I've got cool new friends who like me. At least I hope they like me. So I don't need them. Day and night. Man, you know what? I do not care what people say. People are always like, oh, VTubers only ever have, like, little tiny dot noses. I think dot noses are cute. There, I said it. Controversial, hot take. Not to get political, but I think dot noses are cute. There. Deal with it. Deal with it, internet. I like dot noses and I'm proud. Though I did see a pretty cool tutorial earlier on how to do like in Live 2D, like how to do noses with like a bridge, like a nose bridge sort of thing. That is really cool, but unfortunately our current style does not have that. It would be maybe one day I'll like make like a practice model. Who knows? Once I have the time. But unfortunately, I do not have time to be messing around with new models. I gotta mess around with my old models. The old new models. That doesn't make any sense. It's okay. Alright. How do I head shape? Yeah, I think if I put the pupil like right here. Yeah. Because like without the pupil, she looks too much like she's looking down, and that's not really the expression I want. I'm also thinking about like doing like flowy sleeves on her dress. That's a Bride of Frankenstein sort of thing. I think so. I hope so. If it's not, oh well. We're taking creative liberties. Nobody's perfect. I gotta learn it again and again till I get it right. Here's how I would describe my relationship to like the other kids that I used to dance with. They were all like Disney Channel kids, and I was a Cartoon Network kid. If you know, you know. We are different breeds. Hard to get her hair to look just right. So if you overshoot the top of the head, it looks gross. But if you undershoot it, it looks flat. That's another thing that I like Procreate over Clip Studio is that like so with Procreate, if you make an arc and you like hold it, it'll form like a perfect arc. Can't do that on Clip Studio. Well, I don't know if I would call it like a click. It was more like there were like multiple different clicks under like one big click that I was not a part of. I was pretty much like outside everything until like I got into high school. Because after that point, I got like invited into like a group chat with like all the other like freshmen in high school. And so now I have like all their phone numbers in my phone, and so like when I go on TikTok, I see like their stuff because it's like, oh, follow your contacts, and I'm like, I don't think they want anything to do with me. We never talked. But I did learn some stuff about a couple of them that I did not know. But I won't go into details because that's their personal stuff. But I mean, like, we did talk drama quite a bit. Well, they did. I just sat and like what? Like, it's kind of a funny story. So like I got invited to like a little bonfire thing with the other girls in my grade who were in dance. And like they were all like talking about like drama and crazy stuff, and I was just sitting there staring at the stars like, oh look guys, look, there's Ursa Minor. I did not care. Like I just pulled out my star tracker app on my phone and was like, oh look over there's Venus. I'm a freaking nerd. I'm a nerd that like stars and stuff. And also I do not care about so-and-so's love life. I don't care about that. Unless it directly involves me, I did not care. And nobody ever talked trash about me because nobody knew anything about me. I was the wild card. I guess you could say. Like one of the girls was like, oh, make sure you all keep this in mind when you guys are in school. And I'm like, keep what in mind? I wasn't paying attention. Ooh. It's time to do a little sneaky. Oh, dang it, I drew both of the line art on the same layer. Oh, well. Yeah, like, middle schoolers are just, like, so dramatic. Every single middle schooler I've ever known is, like, the epitome of drama queen / king. And I was not immune. And yes, we were in high school at that time, but we were high school freshmen, so that's basically middle schooler still. I know I had barely changed after 8th grade. I didn't get worse though. I will say that. Like I knew this girl who, like, I think she's in like 7th grade now. But she was telling me, she was like, oh, it really sucks for me. I've peaked. And I'm like, girl, you are in 7th grade. You are 13 years old. No single person on earth has peaked at 13 years old. Trust me. Trust me, you have barely started living your life. You aren't in high school. You've never had a job. Like, you have not peaked. Don't worry. I would say you haven't dated, but I don't know if she's ever dated anybody. No judgment. No judgment. I hope that I'm drawing the screw right. I think one of my other cousins has just gone into middle school this year, so But I felt bad because like she told me she was like oh I'm really scared because you know I'm not very good at math. And I know that when I go into middle school, the math's gonna be like even harder. And I was like, listen, look at me, look at me. I can barely count to 10. And I graduated high school. You, you are going to be fine. If I can make it, you can make it. So yeah, I think she'll do fine. Though honestly, I barely passed geometry. I barely passed geometry in high school. I'm not gonna lie, I sucked at that. I also really sucked at psychology. I liked psychology. It was a fun class, but I made the mistake of picking an advanced psychology class. And like the thing is, I knew what like the phenomenons were. I just didn't know what any of them were called. And like I didn't know names of like psychologists because they're all like weird like German names. I don't know what these people are called. It's the guy that did the thing that makes you feel bad. You know, the guy. I mean, besides like the easy ones that like named the condition after themselves, you know, it's like a common thing. But it's hard. It's hard. Ugh, doing both of these line arts on the same layer is gonna be my downfall. It's okay. Actually, it is gonna be okay. Because you know what? You know what we can do? We can just... Hold on. Wait, I did that wrong. We can just... do a bit of that. Little bit of this. Little bit of that. Little right here. And cut and paste. And boom. Boom. Separate layers. I'm so smart. like one time in my class I was lamenting to my friend like in that psychology class. I was like, ugh, I can't remember like any of these names. My brain only remembers stupid useless stuff. And like the teacher's assistant was like, hey, psychology is not useless. And I was like, I know, that's the problem. That's why I can't remember it. The teachers were fine. I just wasn't a very good student. Also, it was like during the part of COVID when like all of the stuff was like online, so it was hard to keep track of like what classwork needed to get done. At least it was for me. But you know, like I said, maybe I was just a bad student. Entirely possible. Like that's why I was like never very good in art class. It wasn't because I was bad at art. It was because like I take my time with art, you know. So like whenever we got assigned a project, you know, if we were supposed to be done with it in like 2 days, like no, I need a week at least. You want me to do a full illustration in 3 days? Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. You can't rush art. They do that all the time in the video game industry, and look what happens. You get stuff like early Cyberpunk and No Man's Sky. And Sonic Boom. Oh god. Well, like, I'm okay with having deadlines, you know, as long as they're like, as long as it's like a good amount of time. Like, depending on like the complexity of what I'm doing, it can take like either like a week or so or like a whole month. It just depends. And then the teachers would be like, "Oh, you're falling behind." It's like, yeah, because I want it to be good. I don't care that it's just a school art class. I don't care. I still want it to look good. I can't have this on my permanent record when I become an actual artist. I don't want people to look at my old work and be like, "Oh, this is rushed." Like a child did it, but it's also rushed. No, that's embarrassing. I want people to be like, "Oh, wow, she did this as like a little kid, but you know, at least it looks like she took her time with it." Alright, how am I gonna do... Maybe do it like bandage wraps? Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be alright. Okay, I'm a little bit scared. We're gonna flip it. Oh, whoops. That was almost the wrong one. Alright. Fix. Like, I'm kind of... There's only one art project that I'm, like, disappointed I never got to finish. It was in, like, one of my art classes, like, before COVID happened. And we were supposed to, like, it was supposed to be, like, a thing with, like, drawing light and stuff. So what I wanted to do was I wanted it to obviously it was gonna be scary because I love horror art. So it was gonna be like two like anime schoolgirls eating another schoolgirl in like a dark classroom, and then there's like a little bit of light to show like a door opening. It was gonna be scary and fun, and I never got to finish it because then COVID happened, and yeah. I'm very sad. This line is too thick. Also, we had to leave all of our stuff, like all the stuff that was in our lockers, we had to leave there for like half a year, I think. And I had like a painting that one of my friends made for me in my locker. And so, you know, when they were letting us like come back and take all our stuff from our lockers home, they threw it out. It wasn't in my locker. So yeah, I'm sad about that. That was uncool. R.I.P. that one painting. This line's a little bit too thick too. There we go. Oh, I forgot to draw in Leah's teeth. Oops. Oh, whoop. Almost did it on the wrong layer. Tee-hee. This one's a little too thick too. We don't need any of those extra thick lines. Oh, and I forgot her other... Wait, did I? Oh no, it's just kind of blended in. I thought I forgot to draw her other shoulder. But I didn't. Cheat a little bit here. I don't know. I think it's fine for now. trying to think of like what details I could add to the line art to make it kind of stand out more. I don't know. Man, I'm getting eepy. Getting eepy. I should have brought like a sugary snack. It's the chicken. Oh, the chicken, it's getting to me. Oh. Getting me eepy. Eepy weepy, need to sleep. Does this mean I'll actually go to bed at a normal hour? Probably not. I'll sleep when I'm dead. I don't know, just testing things. Little cat earring. Meow meow. Meow meow. That's better. So cute. Oh, so cute. Okay. One more horn. Man, I suck at drawing hats. I'm a little bit nervous to draw the hat. At least like big hats. I'm alright with drawing tiny hats. I like tiny hats. If your character has a tiny hat, I like that. Maybe that's what I should have done. I should have given her a tiny witch hat. That would have been cute. Itty bitty witchy hat. Adorable. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what kind of like shine style I want to. I don't know if I want to do something different or if I want to go with my my regular method of drawing the highlights and all that. Dang, it's getting too thick. I also think I want to slim this line down a bit. I just use like the default line art brushes because I'm basic that way. Just the bare necessities, you know. I do like giving characters these little like cowlick curls. I think they're cute. Oh man. I'm getting thirsty. Gotta drink some water. Gotta drink. Gotta drink. Hold on. Okay. Alright, just making sure it's still working. Uh-oh. Are we okay? Stream, is everyone alright? Okay, okay, it reconnected. Phew. It scares me when it does that. It's like, oh, no, OBS is disconnected. I'm like, why do you have to do that when I'm streaming? Bullying. It's bullying me. I don't like that. I need to get a stream deck. So I can do expressions easier. I've just got most of them binded to my keyboard. Okay, okay, good. Alright. I'm glad to know you're safe, my little babies. My tomahachis. Wah, 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 wah. I do really like with this brush I can get the lines like super thin. Like I couldn't really do that with a lot of the brushes on Procreate. It's nice. Like I mean the brushes on Procreate, like they do change size like if you put pressure on them. But like even like the lightest touch does like this sort of shape. So I like it. I like having more control without having to like decrease the size of the pen like all the way down. Because then I forget what width I had it previously, and then it's not the same anymore. And it bothers me. I'm very particular. I've seen some videos where like people will do like ASMR with digital art where they'll have like a really like a really scratchy sounding like screen protector thing on their tablet. So it makes like a really loud like sound. Mine doesn't do that. Like you could, I don't think any of you guys could hear it. But like it sounds like pencil on paper. It's really nice. And they use like crazy brushes too. I'm not talented enough to use brushes like that. They're not very simple. I've got a dumb little baby brain. I can't handle it. Oh, my neck cracked. Ouch. I'm okay. Just had a crunch. Okay. Oh, I think I see what the problem is. I don't think that these are the right sizes for the eyelashes. Ooh, nice. Love to hear it. I'm excited to see it. Back to laying back down. We're not laying down. I'm not laying down. I'm just leaning back. But it feels like I'm laying down. Because I've been shrimping. Anything feels like laying down when you've been shrimping for a while. Ooh, nice eyeballs. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit hard to get Blythe's teeth just right. Whoa, an outfit. I thought it was just gonna be like a little Hello Kitty character or something. I think that Blythe's teeth were like one of the biggest problems I ran into when rigging her. Because it's like, you know, her teeth are like over her top lip but under her bottom lip. So it was a little bit hard to have the teeth be both like simultaneously in the mouth and also out of the mouth. And also I wasn't sure if I wanted them to like move as she opened and closed her mouth, or if I should just keep them static like real teeth. So I ended up making them static like with actual teeth. But I think for her 2.0 I might try a different method. Honestly, I wanna do like solo collabs with everybody. I'm just not sure doing solo collabs with what. Probably not movie watching. I wouldn't blame anybody for not trusting me to do movie watch alongs with them. After what I put Blythe through. Am I gonna have to cheat with this? Alright. Good enough. Had a good thing going and then I messed it up. Okay. I'm just doing a little bit of the neck so I know where the hair should go. Like in relation to the neck and the clothes. Oh, and I totally forgot to draw her other eye. Oh, whoops. Too much. Too much undo. Alright. Little blushies. Very nice. good point. Should make the bow a little more floofy. And poor Mama B, I felt so bad. She had to deal with my stupid today. So for my birthday, I got one of those like Visa gift cards, and so I was trying to get it set up so I could like buy stuff online, right? Well, the thing is, I was really stupid, and I thought so like you have to go online in order to get the card registered. So it tells you to enter in the 16-digit code. I thought that the 16-digit code was just the one on your actual like credit card or debit card. But no, because they have like a sticker blocking off the code on the actual like gift card, and I didn't realize it. I thought it was I didn't think that there was anything underneath the sticker. So then I was telling Mama B, I was like, it's telling me that I need to like change the pin and like call the number on my card, but I don't know which number to call because there's like multiple there's multiple numbers on the card. And so she just peels the thing off, and I was like, oh, I didn't know there was a number on the on the gift card. I may be stupid. Alright. Now time for fingies. Yeah, no, I get that. I just didn't know. I'm just really stupid and I didn't realize that there was a number on the front of the card. Had my dumb baby moment. Because I am a dumb baby. Alright, once I finish with the line art, I'm gonna fill the whole image with blue, and then I'll go back in and I'm gonna do the coloring for everybody like individually so that I don't have like a billion layers I need to keep track of. just you know, to make my life a little bit easier. and the funniest and probably most embarrassing part about my gift card story is I was using it to pay for a figure pre-order that I had, but I pre-ordered it back in like November of last year. So I already set it, like, this was long before I had the card, so I had already set the pre-order to be paid through by PayPal. So it was entirely pointless. I had to pay for them through PayPal anyways. So I felt really dumb. So, you know, lesson learned. Next time I will be smarter, hopefully. We can only hope. Whoops. That is not straight as a broomstick. Cute leather witch dress. Alright, and last but not least. Ah, man, I almost sneezed. I'm so bad at it. I wanna be featured in the VTuber sneeze compilations. I can't sneeze ever. I think about it too much and then it goes away. Tragic. Man, now that I've finished watching Adventure Time, I've got to go back and finish watching Randy Cunningham. Both are shows with John DiMaggio in it. How about that? What am I gonna watch next, Futurama? Complete the trifecta. I just cannot get over how much that one character in the show looks like Griffin. I swear I didn't intend it. It's just every time I see him now, every time I see that character now, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's that guy that looks like Griffin. But not as cute. but I'm biased. I think all my babies are cute. All of my VTuber children are cute. That's just how it is. Oops. Oops, 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 oops. Okay. It's getting better. I don't know why, but like so many I'm realizing now so many like 2010s cartoons had such like ridiculous slang for no reason. Like nobody in like the early 10s talked like that. Nobody in the 10s said mathematical unless they were like specifically referring to Adventure Time and like mimicking that. No one talked like that, but for some reason everybody in like every cartoon did. I think it had something to do with like the whole random humor of the internet during that time. That was like really popular. It was just so it was just like the funniest thing to be like LOL waffles XD, you know. But yeah, but like so many cartoons had like their own weird made up slang. It's just a weird trend I saw, or that I noticed like in early 10s cartoons, like 2010 to 2013. Like in like the ninth grade ninja show, characters will be like, "What the cheese, bro? I'm so that's so like what the juice?" I'm like, "What are you saying? Who talks like this?" Like at least with Adventure Time, like the slang is at least like I say it's fairly balanced out. Like they're not doing silly slang catchphrases like every other minute, you know? This mask is giving me troubles. hello, welcome. Alright. The ever-daunting task of drawing the other eye. Actually, I think I'm gonna cheat a little bit and like hide some of this under the mask. It kind of makes sense. I mean, like it's only like the back eyelash that's poking out from under the mask. Oh yeah, I forgot I was doing them like kind of connected. I don't know. I feel like I like it better with the eyelids not totally connected. It looks like some weird like mathematical graph or something. Some sort of like Fibonacci sequence, something like that. Alright, gotta fix a little bit of this. I knew some of her line art was gonna go over him. I knew it. And we can't have that. That's not okay. That's not good. You're doing it wrong. Meow, meow, meow. That's okay. That's okay. That works. That works though, actually. It's fine. There we go. There we go. I think I might have goofed a little bit with the hair. Maybe. But I think I can fix it pretty easy. I've been seeing a lot of bad things go down with with agency VTubing as of late. It really sucks. And it's very discouraging as somebody who's like trying to run like a legit business. Like I don't want to screw over anybody, and I don't want anybody to think that I'm trying to screw them over. And you know, it's like the saying goes, like it only takes a few bad apples to spoil the bunch. And so I feel like with all the drama that's been going on, I'm a bit worried that like that'll make people weary of us in the future. Like I like to think that I'm treating everybody fairly. At least I hope so. I really hope that if any of them felt like I wasn't, that they would be all right to like come and talk with me. You know, and you know, share their feelings so I could try to make things better. But you know, we're small and we're pretty new at all this, so you know, mistakes I'm sure can and will happen. But I do care for everybody. I mean, if I didn't care for them, then I wouldn't be going through all this trouble of like painstakingly making new models and everything for them. Because I feel bad that they're using my artwork that's 2 years old and does not reflect my current skill. Just doing my best. We're all just doing our best. That's all you can do. I mean, I really hope I don't become like one of those bad apples, you know. I don't plan on it. I'm not planning on it. But I try to be pretty approachable. So like if anybody's like experiencing a problem, I can get it done. But I also think I've got a pretty good staff to like keep me in check. So you know, if I'm like doing something stupid, someone will be like, "You're doing something stupid," and I'll be like, "I am." Sorry. But usually it's just you need to go to bed. Stop working until 2 a.m. every night. It's not good for you. Eat your vegetables. I'm just kidding about the last part. I'm glad that you guys are excited for it. I'm excited for it too. I'm ready for it to be done. Honestly, but live 2D takes time. Good live 2D at least. But maybe one day I'll bring on like another rigger. Like, you know, help with like details and stuff. Like, I mean, I don't really plan for any of the models to ever be like anything like super outrageous, you know? Just like, you know, pretty decent like agency standard in their movements. mean, like, you know, maybe like having somebody to help with like doing like clothes physics, or like extra like hair physics or whatever. It's a really good program. It's just it can be kind of tedious and frustrating. I used to get so many headaches when I worked with it. Like, oh my gosh. There was one time back when I was working on our original models. It was like right before New Year's, and so my family, we were having like a New Year's party, right? And I didn't think about it, so I was working on the models like pretty much like sun up to sundown. And so like I was just sitting at my desk, and this was before they had like a dark mode. They have a dark mode now, and I love it. It makes life so much better for me. But so it was just like hours of like sitting at a really bright screen with a very frustrating model. I'll let you figure out who the frustrating model was. Not that it's any of their fault, it's my fault. I'm the one who drew it. I'm the one who's making life harder on myself. But yeah, like once the sun went down, I started to get like a really bad headache. And like it was right when the party had started, so I was like, I don't feel good. I'm gonna go lay down. And I just like sat in my room with the lights all off for like 2 hours. Yeah, that's just the thing about rigging, is like it's very expensive, and I get why it's expensive. Like honestly, if I charge money, it would probably be pretty expensive for me too. Well, depending on what they want. If it's a model like Leah's, where like it's just like a pretty basic like bodysuit type physics, like that's the main thing with me, is the clothes physics. Depending on how like dramatic the clothes are, I feel like, and like the hair is, I feel like that would be how much more it would be. Like I was very relieved to work on Leah's model last originally, because after like painstaking hours of like rigging ridiculous clothing, I got one where I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to do any clothing physics, because it's just a bodysuit. It's a plug suit, basically. I mean, not actually a plug suit, because I'm pretty sure Evangelion owns like the term plug suit, you know. They own that iconography. Yeah. Yeah, it can be expensive, but like if I were to hire somebody, I would probably do just like I would do like the bulk of like the body movements, and then just have somebody to do like some physics. Or the mouths. I'll just pay somebody to do all the mouths, so I don't have to do it. Because that's my least favorite part. Yeah, the monthly fee is expensive. I think I do it yearly, but it's still a lot. I think it's like 200 something yearly. I can't remember. Or maybe I'm thinking of Clip Studio. Clip Studio. I don't know why they decided to make Clip Studio like a monthly payment. Like you can use it for free, but you've got certain things like behind a paywall. And it's just very tedious. I didn't like it because it was super tedious. I hated like having to go through and do every little mouth movement over and over and over again. It takes too long and it's boring and I don't like it. And even doing like B-Bridger mouths, even those are frustrating. Cause it's like, cause you have to make sure that the mouth doesn't go like all goobery. Like I can't even show you. I'll just tell you, V-Bridger mouths can look kind of stupid sometimes, and you gotta fix it, or else when you do like certain mouth positions or mouth movements, it'll look nasty. Man, you know, I wish I had some of my practice models on my PC. I would love to show you what they looked like. They were a start. Yeah, I have Pro, but like I kind of have to use Pro because like it's because of the export multiple pages. I have to have that for doing live 2D models. Because that's the only way I can export the images as a PSD. At least the only way I know of. Oh man, did the music go out? Hold on. I didn't think I was doing it for that long. Or did my headphones just die? Might be just that. Hold on. Wah, 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 wah. Okay. All right, we're almost done. We're almost done. Because the monthly fee, that's the reason why I would recommend Procreate over Clip Studio for like beginner artists. Procreate is just a lot more beginner friendly, I think. Oh, I forgot the point of her hat. How could I forget the most important part of a witch hat? How dare I? There we go, and the little band. Oh, come on. There we go. There. How about that? And also, I think I'm gonna add the little blushies. Boom. 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 guess I could just turn on my regular BGM. Why not? Okay. Alright. Oh, hold on. There's something else. This is off center. That bugs me. Alright. There we go, there we go. Erase a little there. And a little bit there. Okie dokie. There we go. Alright. Time for the slightly hard part. Gotta fill everything in. Oh wait, hold on. Let me actually pick out a blue. Bright blue. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Speed running this part. Pew, 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 pew. Come on. It's always the corners. The corners are what get me. Get in there. Oof. I gotta feed my cat soon, or else they're gonna kill me. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. And then that. Gonna do a selection pen, get out all the little extra boogers. Annoying. I hate the ones on the edges. Ah. Oh, and I forgot to fix a little bit over there. No. Ah, so many parts I forgot to fix. Dang it. I was a fool. It's okay. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody gets that way. There we go. Okay. It's going all right. We're still going. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Boom, just like that. Oh, I forgot. I'm forgetting how my own line work looks. Come on, come on, come on. I have no time for games. I don't have time to play with you. I'm a busy bee. It's true. You believe me, right? I've got things I do. Totally. Oh, I almost forgot her arm. Man, this is why I need to get like a spooky version of my BGM. So it can be on theme. For Procreate or not Procreate, for Live 2D or Coach Studio. So I can't remember. It's been too long. It's been too long for me since the last time I used the free trial of Live 2D. Because it is something that I need. These models aren't gonna make themselves. That's for sure. Okay. Nearly there, nearly there. Ah, no! Gotta be careful at this part. There. Compact it. This now. I watched the Project Sekai like anime short that came out recently for the game anniversary. And oh my gosh, I was like totally fangirling out when they had a Project Diva cameo. I was like, what? No way! They actually remember this game exists! I don't believe it! I've also been I tried the new append mode on the JP server. I suck at it. Oh my god. It's so hard. For some reason it doesn't want to like register when my fingers are touching the screen. So I miss points even though I'm not really missing the points. And I'm like, my fingers are touching the screen. Just count it. I'm wiggling, damn it. Alright, time to fill it in. can't believe I forgot that whole section. Oops. Oopsie daisy. That's what we in the industry call oopsie daisy. Little oopsie daisy, that's okay. Hold on. Wait, this is... Okay, yeah, that's filled in. I wasn't sure. I goofed on myself a little bit for a second. Okay, alright. And then... hand tape. Little arm cuff thing. Pants. I'll get in between the fingers later. I'm glad that we went with the bow tie. I think the bow tie looks really cute. I approve. Oh my god, I can't believe I totally forgot the entirety of the other eye. I'm so stupid. It's okay. It's alright. We'll fix it here in just a sec. I am the stupid. It's true. I'm trying to focus on a lot of stuff. Well, I mean, I guess it kind of adds to the Phantom of the Opera look. I guess it's not all bad. Silver lining. How about that? It's okay, it's just a little oopsie. Alright, now we'll fill it in. And I missed a few spots. Wait, no, that wasn't a spot I missed. Okay, alright. It's okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Just gotta fix a few things here and there. Oh my gosh. Do you see, this is why I don't like drawing fuzz. It's all the little points. It's hard to get all of the little cracks when it's a big piece like this. Oh, and I forgot how the other pigtails over here. The other twists. Twists and turns. Boop, boop, boop. Then this. And no, not there. That one's okay. Alright, I think I got... Yeah, that's good. Okay, let me fix this now. I can't believe I forgot. Shh! No one has to know. The other side. Alright, and there we go. Oh. It's a little bit here. Oh yeah, and I also wanted to fix some stuff. Wait, where's... Okay, I'm on it. I wasn't sure if I was on the right layer. Got a little bit to fix right here. And right here. I thought I got that part. Alright, okay. I think that's good enough. Everybody's blue now. Woohoo! Okay. So I think that's gonna be all of this for now. I don't know if I'm gonna do another stream of this. Maybe we'll see what how much of this I do afterwards. But thank you everybody for coming and watching me struggle through all of this. I think it looks pretty cute still, and I'm excited to do all the coloring stuff and whatnot. It'll be a hoot. So I'll see you all next time. Have a beautiful day. See ya.